He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Oh,
in
dead.
Australia. Like people getting arrested for just posting anti.
Oh, sorry.
It's going to get low in a minute.
Yeah, they're getting arrested for that.
Matthew 19 and 23. Then said Yahawashi unto his disciples, verily I say unto you that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Keep on.
When his disciples heard it, they were exceedingly amazed, saying, who then can be saved?
Yeah, because Peter was saying, okay, what else should we have if we serve you? Roughly paraphrasing what he said. Go on.
But Yahawashi beheld them and said unto them, with men this is impossible, but with the Most High all things are possible.
Oh,
Yeah,
possible.
because the Most High, technically, the Most High can save a man that's got money, that's rich. But on a natural level, it's going to be difficult for him to want to get into the kingdom because he's already received his consolation. He's already living that life. He's going to different clubs. He's going to them VIP clubs that he can afford to go to. You know, he's going to a gathering of people that he knows are the successful. And you got pretty women in that gathering, all of that stuff. He gets to buy whatever he desires. So he's already living in the kingdom in his own right. So he's not going to be in no need of the actual kingdom. The only people that's going to be in the need of an actual kingdom, which is what Yahawashi is going to set up, is the poor. Because the poor are what? Are in need. They're in a state of being needy. That's why it says in Matthew 5, it says, blessed are the poor, for they shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
I got to hear, Aldo. I got to hear.
Yeah, see, that's why you don't want to really be rich. Not saying that the Lord can't deliver the rich man,
Yeah.
but you don't want to be rich.
Is it Solomon said, give me neither poverty
Yes.
nor riches?
Right.
Yeah, man. Remember, we're on a period of punishment, man. So if a nigga's rich, man, and, you know, in this world, that's your consolation, man.
Yeah.
You know?
I got something here, Aldo.
Alright, go.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. You was reading something. Salakia.
No, go on.
Salakia, go
You
on.
want to get yours?
Okay. 2 Corinthians chapter 8 verse 9. For ye know the grace of our Lord Yahawashi HaMashiach, that though he was rich, yet for your sakes he became poor,
Exactly.
that ye through his poverty might be rich.
Yeah, because Yahawashi, he didn't come from no backstreet family. He came from a really good family. Now he did come from a place called Nazareth, which was considered the hood. But you know, Yahawashi came from a decent household.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lineage was noble indeed. So he wasn't no backstreet lower class dude. I mean, now he had went through the lower class kind of world at the time, but he was coming from nobility due to his lineage, and the people that knew this. But he became poor for the sake so that we can become rich.
Wow.
Because really, when you think about it, let's go all the way back. Let's go all the way back to the time of Solomon. Now, when Solomon was on the scene, what did he ask the Lord for?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. So through wisdom, he was able to accomplish so much with that wisdom.
Yeah.
So wisdom is the real riches.
Right. That made him rich.
This wisdom is the real riches.
Right.
So yeah, we may not have physical shekels like the so-called white man does or these other nations. And we don't need that, because if we do have all of these things, we're going to be complacent in that, and we're going to be quite comfortable, right? We're going to receive our consolation, as it says, woe unto you that have received your consolation, all right? So the consolation that we have is this word, which is going to be abundant of what we're going to receive in the kingdom. Go on, brother.
So like even the Lord's his father's profession, carpentry.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
a very lucrative business.
Yeah,
Trade,
of
that's a
course,
trade,
brother,
yeah,
of
yeah.
Even
course.
right now, it's very lucrative.
Yeah.
You can get into that business right now. You can make a lot of money. You know, brothers can get together and you know, set that business up, and you can do pretty well. Go on, bro.
In Matthew 19 and 27, it says, then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee.
Yeah.
What shall we have therefore? And Yahawashi said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory,
Beautiful, brother.
ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
Yeah, so that's the reward for the disciples. 12 disciples. Go on.
And everyone that hath forsaken
And
houses,
everyone, because you either had you also had men that believed in Yahawashi that were not a part of the disciplehood. Go on.
And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters,
Yep.
or father, or mother, or wife, or children,
God.
or lands, for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold,
Whee!
and shall inherit everlasting life.
And shall
Beautiful
inherit
brother, beautiful
everlasting
brother.
life. So the homes that you may have had, you're going to be able to actually own a palace,
Yeah.
hundreds of palaces, as much as you want in the kingdom.
Yeah.
You know, now that's some wild shit to think about. We can't even comprehend that. But that's what's going to happen if we forsake everything here. So it's all about a sacrifice, and that time is going to come where we're going to be given that choice to make. Do we take the snake bite? Do we take the MOTB to save our life? Or do we denounce all of that and lose everything here so that we can gain much more and better? So that's going to be the opportunity we're going to be given. We're going to have to make that decision. And, you know, being that we're fully persuaded as Paul was, we're going to give everything up because we know, okay, what's coming next down the pipe. You know, and you know what I was checking out too? There was a video that was aired out on BitChute, and I forgot his name, but his last name is Batar. He's like this doctor, and you know what he was saying, right? In Canada, and this could very well happen all over the place. What he was saying was, is if you take up with Maxine, if you take it up with Maxine, then we're going to release all of your debts. And you're going to be free from all restrictions, even in the restrictive environment, because you know you're going to have your lockdowns as well. But even in lockdowns, you're going to be free from restrictions. All of your debts are going to be gone. There's a lot of people that are in debt, right? So the thought of that is going to be like, okay, all right, cool, I'll do it, right? But guess what? Even though you're going to do all of that, because you want to release your debts and you want a better life in this world, guess what? You still have to give all of your property away to the government. Now, if you don't take the thing, all of your property is going to be seized, and you're going to be under restrictions. So let's just say you go with the program, they're still going to take everything that you've owned and worked for. So it's a damn you do, damn you don't situation, which is up and coming. So it'd be best for us to just go out the right way in serving the Lord and losing everything for the Lord, so that we can gain much more abundantly in the kingdom.
I got one for you.
The scripture says, what does it say? He that shall.
Matthew, I got it. I know what you're saying.
That's
Matthew
good,
16,
spirit, brother.
Matthew 16:26 says, For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
Yeah, because think about it, man. At that time, right, the world is going to be on its way out. So if you're going to save your life here and try to keep everything that you have in this world, all of that stuff is going to be gone with the world.
Yeah.
So you might as well, and plus we know too much, and we know enough to know that this world is going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
It's going to come to an end. So let's stay on the right hand side, and if the Lord allows it to where we're given the opportunity to make that decision to give everything up for the sake of the kingdom, then that's what we got to do.
Yeah, a woman actually, the priest that came to me when I saw the social media, a woman actually said it in her own words, but she didn't know what she was quoting the scripture. She said, oh, what would I do now to have my health back? She said it, man. I said, fuck you.
Oh, because she took the thing, yeah?
She took it, yeah. An Edomite woman, you know.
She
Huh?
said, I give all my savings
Right.
to have my health
back.
Every penny I own.
And I've been working for cab. I've done it when I was growing up. Like I left school, I was doing different jobs, and I eventually fell on being a cabbie, right? Because I didn't have no qualifications when I was in the Christian church, because you could do the ministry and you can do, you could work at nights and you could do what you need to do in the day. And the man, the owner of the cabbie, was an Amalekite, and he said, and I had a problem with a little thing with my car that I had to get fixed. He said, you worried about your car? He said, I know people have got, and he's talking about himself. I know he said, I know people have got cancer, they would do anything just to have their health back.
True, brother. It's true, it's true.
And that was, I was spiritual even then, and I picked up on that. I said, yeah. And I was kind of getting into the little bit the herb side of things, and that's it rised me up a little bit, made me think, boy, your health is very important, man. Especially when you speak to them old people. If you've been in the hospital.
Yeah,
they'll tell you, man. They're telling you all the time.
A lot of these old people in the hospital, they ain't even got no family, man. No one to help them. So imagine when all hell breaks loose. I don't even think hospitals will be open. They'll be locked off, innit?
Power cuts and all sorts of
Power
shit.
cuts, yep.
They won't get it because the ambulance service is going to be done to all that.
Yeah,
too.
all that's going to be done, man.
They're actually saying as well, like if you haven't taken the serpent's juice and you've got like your wife's having a baby or whatever, the husband can't come to visit her until he takes the juice. Or like even some cases where they're saying, look, man,
They do the test, innit?
yeah, you can't come in and see your relative if they're in it if you haven't got it. So them hospitals are going to be locked off, man.
No, it's not going to be. They are. They're already doing that.
Yeah,
I've had, before I moved on from that place.
We're used to working that field anyway.
I actually had to tell people. I know patients, right, that their family would be crying on the phone. We just want to see him before the surgery. There's like 3 people that went into surgery didn't come out, man. And they couldn't get their family to come and see them before them, man.
Yeah.
Or even post-surgery, people go on the recovery ward, intensive care unit. They're still high on the anesthetic.
Yeah.
I just want my wife, J-Day. I'll never forget that guy, man.
That's what I'm saying.
He had the thing in it. And then he perished on it,
He couldn't see his wife.
And then they actually got to do this thing now, where if you go into surgery, you've got to sign a form saying that, look, man, we're not going to resuscitate you, and that have you got any final words to your family? Because they can't come.
You can see they didn't take the vaccine.
Yeah. See, that's why.
Fucking fake pandemic.
Yeah,
That's the thing about the devil. He don't care, man. He's just getting rid of people, man.
I read that 2 days ago, man. Woe unto them that do unrighteous decrees, man.
Yeah.
So he's destroyed already, man. Because look at the decrees that he's putting in. If you got antibodies, you ain't gonna get COVID again.
Right.
But then he's still telling you to take it, man.
Right.
You know, that's what one.
But they already came out and they said, right?
Yeah.
After they told you to get the vaccines.
Yeah.
Now they're saying, oh, your natural immunity is better than your synthetic immunity.
It don't make
Saying
sense.
you all along because this is basic science.
This is basic science, man. You know.
It's just it's
All of a
madness.
sudden in their world, basic science doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So I get this scripture up first. Just a little. Yeah.
Yeah, you can close on this.
Yeah. just for the Arkim at home.
The thing of the disadvantage of being here, you've got Centurions driving past as well, looking at what's going on.
Yeah, they're always
Yeah, I
looking.
know,
It's looking.
because like they was walking, like there was some Centurions that had police dogs in them, and I can tell because the lights were blue and red and blue. That's the way
it wasn't. It wasn't. It was
It
just a man walking his dog. I'll tell you why. See, them collars are just so he knows where the dogs are when they're running off.
Right. Yeah, but they.
I see
I
what-
think. But why use the colors blue and red though? Come on, man. Because you got some secretive. You got people that like don't show that they're police officers.
Plain clothes.
They got plain clothes on. Yeah.
Yeah, we spoke to someone. Well, I'll talk to you after we finish. I'll talk to you about that. We spoke to someone before you.
Read that.
Yeah, let me read this one.
All right.
Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Right? Redeeming the time, because the days are evil. So make sure that you use your time. And we're all guilty of this, man. The other day I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this video, this, that, and the other. And then when I started doing it, then I felt tired again.
Yep.
I thought, let me just have a little nap.
But that's the flesh,
Slept.
brother.
Yeah,
That's
then
Satan in the flesh.
Yeah, but then I was slept and then it's morning, man. Yeah, I was just like that. So the time we have now, try and use it to the best of your ability, man, to do this truth. There's
Tell you
nothing.
what, we're gonna end it off with Psalms 12, man. Psalms 12 verse 1, because that's only a very few verses in there anyway.
Yeah,
And
it
we're
is.
gonna close with that
don't
because
know
I
what said.
wanted to get that out the way.
Yes.
Yeah, Psalms 12 verse 1, all the way to verse 5.
Right. Psalms 12 verse 1. To the chief musician Sheminith, a psalm of David. Help, Yahawah, for the man ceaseth, for the faithful fail from among the children of men. They speak vanity, every one with his neighbor. With flattering lips do they speak, with a double heart do they speak. Yahawah shall cut off all flattering lips, and the tongue that speaketh proud things. Who have said, with our tongue we will prevail. Our lips are our own. Who is Lord over us?
Please, Lord, over us. Keep on.
For the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy, now will I arise, saith Yahawah. I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him.
And that's exactly what's coming down the pike real soon. Is that the poor, the hope of the poor will be expected, that, and that we're going to be out of the clutches of our enemies. And this devil, this so-called white man, is going to be destroyed, and his society is going to be destroyed. That's it right there. So with that, I'd like to give all of the praises and the glory to the Most High and His Son Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Towards. Wa Allah Shalom.
Shalom.